Hogs.
Hello and welcome to the Metal Cell podcast. My name's Richie. I'm delighted to say I've been joined all the way from Scotland with Kingswitch, the whole entire band no less. How are we doing, lads?
Hi. You're good, thanks.
May I first thank you very much for the Slug t-shirt.
You're more welcome.
Thank you.
You're lucky
we'll
you didn't
invoice
get...
you for transportation from Galway,
Jesus Christ.
You're lucky
freight services.
Didn't get some sweaty gear from last night. It was in the wrong bag at first. But.
Did you actually? Did he actually give you a t-shirt? Like he's very kind of cautious.
He gave me the t-shirt, but I put it in the bag with all my sweaty gear from last night. But then I remembered and put it in.
No, but like, did you get one yourselves?
Oh no, we didn't. That's outrageous.
There you go. I call him the secret society anyway.
In fairness, it was him putting us up last night, so we should probably give him a t-shirt.
Oh, okay. That's fair enough. Well, I must say they are sweating still, and the steam is rising still off their performance. It was fantastic. Well done, lads. Cyprus Avenue absolutely blew it away.
It's a really cool stage, ace venue.
Yeah, it's a really nice venue.
I think it has to be one of the cleanest venues I've ever been in. Yeah. How long will that last, though?
How long will that? Are you going to Limerick tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'd say not. No. Actually, yeah. So you played Limerick last year, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was November for a siege.
November, yeah. Fucking hell, the time is flying.
Totally, man. This is the third year in a row that we've done a few dates in Ireland around the same. Well, a wee bit earlier this year, but yeah.
Last night was the first time we'd ever played in Galway, though, so that was cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Yeah.
What was the reaction like? Was it busy up there?
It was busy, yeah. We didn't play till midnight, so everyone was pretty well oiled by the time we went on. And no, it was good.
The bands were great. Really.
The bands were great. God Alone played, who fucking...
Oh, you've never seen them? Oh, you probably did you? No?
No, they were at the siege. We played, but I didn't catch them. But I was blown away, yeah.
They make you feel so old.
They stole my other band's
also another band, a young band who I think were from Galway, Organ Blender.
Oh yeah.
Total strapping young lad types of mega tight players though. Like, that was cool. Yeah, it was a good night.
Yeah, so I mean we're not doing too bad over here, really.
No, not at all. Like,
and crucially, there's venues for bands. Like you could play Northern Ireland, you can hit Dublin, you can hit Galway, Limerick, Cork. I'm not sure about Waterford yet. There is facilities down there, but it's down to promotion, really, you know.
And that's always been really. Everybody's been really accommodating. It's always been pretty good reaction, and enjoy coming over to Ireland to play.
Always look forward to coming here. You know there's going to be a great vibe, and everyone's just going to be happy.
Yeah.
Which is ace.
And as well, to be fair, you get a few of our lads over as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
So our boys come over. Who else? We've had 10 Ton, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Okay, you know. Yeah. Go on.
The Zora boys we've had over. I mean, God, I played with them in, I think 2014 or something. They were playing Edinburgh with my other band, and they were just amazing. Yeah. And then 10 Ton, they came to a tiny venue in Edinburgh called Banshees, and just destroyed it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And then that was it, man.
Just kind of give a brief background in relation to playing gigs over in Edinburgh. How many kind of areas is there? Is there like 3 or 4 bars in particular, or is it hard to get gigs
in
over
Edinburgh wise?
No, in Edinburgh, I'd say the Edinburgh scene now is really good. So there's 3 venues. Unfortunately, Studio 24 shut down, which was a brilliant venue. Right. That would be, say, slightly smaller than this, but that was a sort of spiritual home for heavy bands in Edinburgh for years.
Grimy and
now there's a Studio 25. It's getting called.
Yeah, the La Belle and Gel is the new sort of place of this sort of size. That's really good.
Okay.
But there's a good few small places. We've got Banshee Labyrinth, which would be similar to Fred Zeppelin's in terms of size. Yeah. Bannerman's, which is a bit bigger.
I heard of Bannerman's.
Yeah, that's been on the go for years.
Bannerman's.
I remember getting gigs in my old band in Bannerman's when they'd phone up my mum and dad's landline to book the band. That's showing my age. But yeah, no, I think the scene in Edinburgh is really good, and it's not in a way it's similar to what we've experienced in Ireland. You can go to a gig and you'll see 3 or 4 really good bands, but it's not 4 fucking funeral doom bands or 4 thrash bands. It's just 4 good heavy bands. Yes, which I think is really good. I think that's the way it should be.
Yeah, it's a nice scene as well. Everybody sort of knows everybody, and they're pretty supportive of each other, and
there's a good community.
Yeah, and
that's vital. That's vital.
Yeah, we've got a few sort of people who like to sort of organise like monthly events that bring in bands from outside of Scotland. So we've got bands coming up for England, the rest of the UK, and over from Ireland and further afield as well. Yeah. So it's quite good. It means it gives you a chance to go, and if you're bringing them in, then you can sort of do a swap and go and play in their sort of hometown.
Well, like he clocked up 2,522 miles. Is that true?
When we were in
Europe.
In Europe,
yeah, that was true. In about 11 days or something like that.
That was some fucking going.
So arse.
Was that was that over 3? Was it Belgium? Was it Denmark?
Belgium, Denmark,
and Germany.
Germany. Belgium, Denmark, and Germany.
You went through a little bit.
We went through Holland, but we didn't play in Holland.
Everybody has to go through Holland.
And
It's
we
fucking
touched France,
Disneyland for adults.
Yeah.
lads.
Oh wait, we went briefly through France, but all we got was fucking tolls. So
fuck.
yeah, we'll avoid that in future. Should have got a T-shirt like.
And what was the reception like? I mean, can you remember most of it?
Yeah, no, it was great.
Yeah.
Both times we've been to Europe, I think like Scandinavia and Germany, I would say personally be my favourite places. You know,
Really?
like
Yep.
Sweden, Denmark, amazing, and the German gigs have always been fantastic.
Are
You
they
know,
well attended and all? Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so this is our second time doing a tour, and the second time there was more people than there was in the previous one, so it feels like the gigs were getting better, and it was just great fun. The thing you notice as well when you're away is people they're just so fucking nice. People like appreciate, they like music.
I think sometimes in the UK, I'll say the UK, there's a tendency like, especially when bands are starting out, to feel like folk are doing you a favour by fucking giving you a gig.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's like getting
won't
blood from a
mention
stone
names,
to get a wee
yeah.
bit of fucking petrol money in that, you
Yeah.
know, and it's.
But certainly you didn't experience that in
different.
Germany.
No, not at
or
all.
Italy, though.
Seriously, it's less like a hobby over there. It seems they take it more seriously, and they're much more hospitable.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, the more bands play over there, you know, it's better for everybody. You know.
Oh yeah, totally.
I mean, you can see in the festival lineups now. Whereas before it wasn't as much, but now there's a savage sprinkling of UK and Irish bands all hitting main festivals, you know,
Yeah.
and it's
Oh, yeah.
fantastic, like, you know.
Yeah.
It's just kind of I think basically if you go on the stage and you're somewhere fucking coherent, you're not falling around the stage.
Yeah.
You know, especially you'd imagine the Germans being super fucking professional. They wouldn't appreciate you fucking coming up shit faced onto the thing, like, you
I
know.
don't know, we've met a lot of shit-faced Germans. In the
But
best
they like
possible
their
way.
beer. They like their beer. Yeah. And how was your appendix? Did you wave goodbye to it? Did you bury it?
No, it's alright.
Oh yes, he's nicely strapped up.
It's alright. I put extra padding on it before each gig because the guitar just sits right on top of the guitar. So,
yeah.
no, it's actually fine. Keyhole surgery. It's definitely the way forward. Like.
Yeah, I had it on my knee. Yeah, it's not so bad.
They pulled his appendix out like that wee machine in the Matrix through his belly button.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Fucking hell! I usually think that they kind of take it from the side.
No, so I think you
traditionally?
used to always have a big scar there, but now they just yank it out through the belly button.
That's
So,
right.
Fucking hell.
But they blow up your belly full of gas, so when I came out of hospital, I looked like Matt Pike. I had this sort of big belly.
Classic.
Yeah, it was quite good.
And like, how did you actually know it was bad? Like, did you actually know it was appendix, or did you think?
No,
it was
not until we
something-
went to the doctor. I woke up on Monday morning and I just kind of thought I'd eaten something dodgy the day before to start with, had a sore tummy, and then within 2 hours it was like definitely the worst pain I've ever had in my life.
Right,
we were phoning the doctors and the doctors were like, we can see you at 11:30. I was like, fuck that, we're coming round now.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
doctor took a quick look and he was like, yeah, it's your appendix, and I went to the hospital.
Jesus.
But fair play to the hospital. Yeah, I got operated on that night, Monday night there, and I was out on Tuesday afternoon.
Rock and roll, and here you
Yeah,
are.
fucking rock
In
and
and
roll.
out.
We discuss all things here in the Metal Set. I also want to bring you back to your single Beneath the Waves, the Moby Dick connection. You're only like 30 miles away from where Moby Dick was filmed.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah,
I've heard stories about that. And
correct. I'm from Youghal. That's where
Oh, no way, man.
the whole thing is filmed. Well, not the whole thing. Sorry, just the opening scene where everybody's loading stuff onto the boat.
Yeah.
And when the ship sails out through the bay.
Yeah, that's
Youghal.
it.
Yeah.
Is that where they
Amazing.
filmed the scene? Because you know the scene where they're in the total like whaling church and you've
Is
got
it
Orson
Orson
Welles
Welles?
in that pulpit.
Yeah,
That's a
yeah.
cool
It's,
scene, like.
it's cool, yeah.
And Gregory Peck is.
Was it Moby Dick that I heard this rumour that there was like when they were filming it they had the big styrofoam whale and
Yes.
it went adrift off the
That's
coast?
right, that's right.
Amazing, man.
Can you imagine some fucking guy chugging along
Aye,
in a trawler?
in his cutter, just going across and like fucking massive whale.
And what was the thinking behind it with the song itself? Like, was it just naturally?
I don't know. Well, for me, Jimmy might have had something different in his mind, and then
Yeah.
I stamped all over it. But I don't know. I love the old film Moby
Yeah.
Dick. It's brilliant. But I kind of the idea of like man just destroying everything of beauty, things that he doesn't understand.
Okay.
So it's just something that you don't understand. You just want to fucking just destroy it, blow it to smithereens, and.
But what is it with us metalers and fucking Wales? I mean,
Because they're fucking cool.
I mean,
They're
we
mysterious.
love our Wales,
Yeah,
like.
man.
I mean, you can name bands that fucking that love Wales.
I think it's for the same reason that like we also love words like like fucking gargantuan and all that. You know what I mean? It's like it's the biggest mammal on the planet. It's a whale.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I mean, there's no getting away from that. They're fucking cool things. Like.
Classic. And you've got a shitload of really cool gigs coming through as well. And festivals, Gizzard Fest.
Yeah, that looks like it's going to be pretty good fun.
Yeah, it should be good.
Manor
That's
Fest.
sick, man.
Manor Fest, fuck it, man. That's fucking a nice one to get as well.
Yeah, that should be good.
I
Like,
think Orange Goblin headlined that last year because
Yeah.
it started off pretty small, but they seem to be doing really well.
is it not Visigoth next year?
I think it might be, yeah.
Yeah.
It's true. It's true.
There
Gets.
was, I think, Slug definitely, 10 Ton Slug definitely played Manor Fest. That's it.
Yeah,
was it
they
last
played
year. Was it?
last year, I think.
Yeah.
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 And
That'd be cool.
We've got
Stone Baked. That looks amazing. Like the lineup
Yes.
for that's ridiculous.
very fucking different, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a band from Cork. I'm nearly sure. Yeah, they are from. They're playing at Baylor. Did you ever hear of them? No.
I've heard the name. Yeah.
Check them out, man.
Yeah.
They're fucking class.
Yeah.
They're kind of hardcore metal, but they were. I think it's them. They were playing Stone Bake.
They played
maybe
Siege recently.
what?
Did they play Siege
Yes.
recently?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like that, like Stone Baked Festival. If you go through the lineup, they've really done a really good job of like, all like like smaller bands,
Yeah.
relatively speaking, but like
They're
brilliant
good
bands.
bands,
Yeah, there's
yeah.
so many
Yeah.
good bands playing.
Whoever's curating it knows his fucking stuff. Like.
Exactly, man. Yeah, so
Yeah.
that should be brilliant.
And-
Same with Gizzard Fest, a lot of good bands.
Yeah, I know. This looks like they're going to be ace to fucking play.
And you're playing the Dutch Doom Days.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
With Ahab.
Ah. It's weird, man. Coincidences there. I actually saw them. They played the Siege. Did you watch
Oh
them?
yeah. No, that was the last Siege.
Yeah,
that was it,
correct. Yeah,
It was a
Fucking
good
excellent,
band.
man. Excellent. They went down a storm.
Yeah.
So,
I'd say
Angie.
they'll be heavy live. Like.
Oh yeah, big time. Who are you looking forward to? I presume you're sticking around for the rest of the day. Who are you looking forward to watching?
Rotting Christ.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
cool.
Love to
and
see
then Laura, any particulars? Just get me beer and just so I can chill out.
I mean, I know the Zora guys.
Yeah.
They're on at the fucking death.
Oh,
I'll see if I'm still standing by then.
Yeah, we'll see.
So there's like there's Malthusium as well. Damon, I'm looking forward to seeing. Pungent Stent, Sodomized Cadaver. There's quite a good few.
I think
Kingdom.
Damon we might have played with in their previous incarnation in our old band,
Yeah.
like Hammerfest or something.
Oh really?
Alright.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, Damn. That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was also a Damn that was a trash band as well.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
they're
no,
different.
this was Damn, the sort of
just
dark
Damn.
death
yeah.
metal band.
Yeah. Can you remember Damn, the trash band?
Was that DAM or
Yeah,
DA?
DAM. Yeah, they
don't
played
think-
Cork. They're fucking great.
Were
Trash
they
band.
English?
Yeah.
I might be getting mixed up then between. So there was a band, Damn, that had like the same logo as Damn, but with just the three. letters.
Yeah, they're a different band. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But so also you've got press as well. People looking after your press, which is interesting.
Well, the label do quite a good job. So
Yeah, so
Can you
Listenable have
talk,
got their
talk
own.
a bit about that if you mind?
Yeah, they've got. I mean, when we had that, they released their album. They were the ones that got into magazines like Decibel and like Metal Hammer, Krang.
Yeah.
Pretty much all the sort of mainstream.
Even newspapers. And
Newspapers.
bands
Yeah,
and things, all these
they're really
random
good.
things.
Yeah, they're
got
really
their-
good.
They've got their own people in house that look after European, and then we've got a separate woman who does all the US stuff and
Yeah,
that. But
Liz.
no, they were on it like so.
Really
Liz
good
in-
guys.
Liz in America and
Liz, yeah,
Liz.
yeah.
So she does it through Listenable, but yeah, she's brilliant. Like just looks
Yeah.
after everything.
Yeah.
That's really interesting because not a lot of bands have that.
I think
know?
like Listenable have been a really good label for us. Like they're really.
How did that come about? Did you approach them or did it?
No, they actually got in touch with us after the EP.
Yeah, be after the EP. So-
Yeah. And
Right.
so we were in touch with them all through the sort of recording process and that.
Okay.
And then eventually we came to a deal, and they were like it's definitely a good thing. They were so specific about how not how they wanted the album to sound, but they were like, Laurent, the French guy who owns the label, really nice guy. He's like, I think it can be better, so we keep on getting a master. And I produced the album myself.
Yeah.
And it was keep on sending a master. He's like, oh, it's brilliant. Yeah, it could be better. So we had various different folk master it, and then in the end, we went down to Tom Dring, who's worked with a load of great bands. Recently done the second, he's done all the Venom Prison
Venom
stuff.
Prison, yeah.
Plays in Corrupt Moral Order, and
Yeah.
he spent a day.
He's with Vagrant Recordings, is it?
Vagrant, that's him, yeah. So
yeah.
he spent a couple of days tweaking the mix, and then mastered the album, and then it was like that was it finished. So.
Yeah.
But it was really good to have a label that's not just you know they're sort of serious about the music when they're, you know, so yeah, it was really great. So our new album should be out hopefully by March next year.
Yeah, I've seen a few of your teasers so far.
Yeah,
it's interesting. Are you going to change much style-wise?
Nah.
Or have you the songs worked out already,
I would
demo-wise?
we've just done demos actually.
Yeah.
The tracks. There's maybe like one or two that we're still working on, but personally, I don't know about the rest of you guys, but I think it's kind of like a halfway point in between what the EP sounded like and what our last album sounded like.
Okay.
It's got, in my mind, like a more sort of streamlined sound.
Yeah.
It's still got varied, like variety to it, like the last album, but I think it's got a sort of more cohesive sound.
Is it going to be an EP or an album?
Album.
Oh,
It's definitely an album, yeah. Fair play to you, lads.
Definitely, it'll be an album with.
Laurent will be kicking our ass.
Well, it'll be, like even if we take songs out, it'll still be an album. So
Yeah.
Why is that like a?
I think there's like.
A few long guys in there.
Even with just the songs we've demoed so far, I think that's about 60 minutes
Yeah.
or something. So and
There's one
another
song
few
that's
songs.
over 10 minutes, so.
Yeah,
But it's
there
a
has to
banger.
be a bit of editing and stuff to go into it yet. Yeah.
We'll see.
Who's the editor out of you actually?
Well, arrangement-wise, we'll just argue about the song.
Yeah, that's what I
it
mean.
go-
Yeah. There'll always have to be one go, lads. It's actually still too long. But so then I'm just thinking. Then where are you off to? So you're playing Limerick next, aren't you?
Tomorrow,
Yeah, Limerick
Yeah.
tomorrow.
And then have you a break, or are you still going strong after that?
No, Limerick and then home.
Okay.
And then, so for the rest of the year, we've got a few gigs. Obviously, back to Europe for a
Yeah.
couple of gigs, but apart from that, it's just going to be recording the album.
Okay, so you're getting the
I'd say
heads
that'll.
down.
Yes.
Yeah.
That'll keep us
Until the end of the
busy.
year. Yeah.
And are you all in? Have you got other side projects going as well?
I don't.
Okay.
Not band-wise, but they do.
Just
Yeah.
us two.
The rhythm section there.
The,
Two
the,
lads.
the Time
in back.
Lords.
Time Lords.
Go on and give a shout out to the Time.
Yeah,
is it
yeah.
the Time Lords. Is it?
The Time Lords.
Dalek and the Time.
No.
I'm going to start a Facebook page for the Time Lords now. Like. Fucking straight up trans skiffle.
Yeah, Rory plays bass and does vocals for his band.
Badass band called Solar Suns from Dundee.
There you go.
Give them a listen.
Shout out to the boys. From where, Dundee?
From Dundee, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Very
That's.
cool.
There's nothing cool about Dundee.
I was wondering, it's a bit
Apart
isolated.
from Solar Suns.
Are you Dundee United or Dundee?
Neither. Couldn't care less about football.
Brilliant stuff. And what was probably your highlight of the last since you've been playing? Any highlights in particular so far? Sweden rock.
Sweden Rock was amazing.
Yeah.
Malta Doomfest was also really good.
Did you get out for that?
Yeah, man.
Wow, impressive,
The-
lads.
They were just, it's such a cool place, really cool vibes.
Did Jim Tobin get you out there? No, was he involved in it? Jim?
No. Jim who?
Jim Tobin. He's out in Malta. He's from Cork. He was doing a lot of promos.
No. How? I can't remember how that happened.
I don't know. What, how we got it?
Yeah.
Oh, I got in touch with
Yeah.
I got in touch
Yeah.
with them, and then they were
No, I think it's finished now. I think they had,
Or taking it on hiatus.
Yeah, on
which
hiatus,
is a
yeah.
shame.
they had
Yeah.
one after the last one we played.
I think it was just a huge amount of work because they were all, had other jobs and they'd
yeah,
organised this
and
awesome
they've got
festival,
bands and
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
But,
of their own
but
and-
damn, it was well run. Like,
Yeah, it was
really
brilliant.
nice guys, really well run.
I would say Siege last year was a highlight
Siege,
for
yeah,
me.
Cool. Nice
That
one.
was
Yeah.
absolutely tremendous.
was,
one of the best gigs of my life.
really
like,
good
yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
And because we were on pretty late, so everybody's pretty well oiled and
Trolleyed.
Yeah.
including
Yeah,
ourselves.
Yeah.
totally, yeah.
And it's a unique kind of occasion as well because it's like 4 stages going the whole
Yeah.
time. So you're just spoiled for choice.
I mean, I think like the scenes down here and like from what I've seen in Cork and in Limerick like are just amazing. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I think it's really good that you got promoters that like seem to genuinely want to get good bands on, not just bands that are going to bring folk in. You know what I mean?
You
And I
won't
think-
you won't get onto the Siege unless you have playing regularly.
Yeah.
You've got merch. You
Yeah.
know they won't look at you because I mean some bands actually think we've got a few demos and
Yeah.
why aren't we playing the Siege? You have to earn it, like
Yeah.
It was John's a good guy.
Yeah.
We've this now as well, Monolith. This is every year, and we've got Urban Assault as well in Cork as well, which is another festival, and that's kind of over across the way in the Spalpeen Fánacht, and Danny, another promoter, did Metal United as well.
Oh, sweet.
So like there's quite a lot going on in Cork, and bands can actually grow there, as in God Alone now would be a fine example of that, They're like, they only just finished their leaving cert, Just
Yeah, we were
insane, like.
hearing that last night. Like.
And God
It's
knows,
insane.
what they can achieve.
Yeah, I know.
But you'd hope that they won't stray away from the pat, because like, I mean,
No,
there's
I mean, I
plenty of
think like, the
temptations
kind of
there.
music they're playing and like the quality at which they're playing it, like they should.
Who's this?
God alone. I think they'll
They're going places. 100%.
Yeah.
definitely get picked up by someone.
They're like one band for me. Since I seen Conjurer, I mean, long time ago I was playing with Weed Eater and Conjurer.
All right,
and
yeah.
that was the first time I'd seen them, and they blew my fucking mind. And now they've gone places.
Yes.
And since then, there's been amazing bands, but it was God Alone recently that I've just... I mean, I went to see them when we last played Siege, and that was just fucking eruption.
Mayhem.
You know what I mean?
Talented musicians, like really.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
And now they can play in every bar because they're all over 18.
Yes,
so go on, lads.
That's the running joke. Yeah. They were always worried about that. Like, should we kind of grow the moustache? You know, a bit more, like, you know. So that's it, lads. I'm absolutely delighted you took the time to come on the show.
Thank you.
Anyway. Thanks a
thank
million.
you.
Thanks very much.
And I only wish you success. And as I said, if anybody's seen him today, you will never ever see him sound so good. I swear to God, because that sound down there and your vocals as well is just fucking
Thank you.
fantastic. You know. So congrats, lads. And might meet down the road on another stage.
Hell
Sorry,
yeah.
man, definitely.
Cheers, man.
Thank you.
very
Bye.
much. Cheers.